Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. I've just had the worst date of my life. The worst date in bloody history. Oh, it's awful. I should have known when she wanted to meet in Cafe Bloody Rouge. French. Sandwiches named after penises. Cock, monsieur. No, thank you very much. You can keep it. I went though because it looks really promising when we matched online. And I walked in there and I saw her and I first thought was like, she'd be done with the bloody trade description act. It's ridiculous. 27, she'd told me. She was at least 40. And that wasn't the worst thing, though. In her pictures, she looked perfectly normal. Normal woman with hair. In front of me, she's sitting there with a shaven bloody head. She shaved her head in between. If you're going to shave your head and go on a blind date, you've got to make them aware of that. Ridiculous. It was like looking at Britney Spears. Pre and post bloody breakdown. It was, But I'm not a shallow person, do you know what I mean? I thought, just be the bigger person, So I went over to her and she'd stood up and her top pulled quite tight on her and she had surprisingly kind of pert breasts as well, like Cox's apples or something. So I'm thinking, don't be shallow. So I sit down to have this day. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake that was. Starts droning on at me. She tells her she's a feminist. She's feminine at me. Honestly, going on about social injustice and how her last boyfriend cheated on her. I'm not bloody surprised. Honestly, bitterness. Oh, I'm a fun, happy person. I don't like to be around that kind of stuff. So I decided to try and lighten the atmosphere a bit. A bit of banter, make a few jokes. And I said, imagine if me and you had kids. They'd definitely look like Phil and Grant Mitchell. She's having none of it. She says that's quite inappropriate, actually. Oh, do me a favour. I don't actually want to have children with you. Honestly, look at you. You're probably too old anyway. You look barren. Oh, God. So at that point, I knew romance is definitely not happening. I couldn't stand to be in the same room as her any longer than I had to be. Just get it over and done with, Callum, I thought. So I start, just trying to chat, get through the day, just chatting and stuff about jobs and stuff. And I'm telling her about when I was working as a care worker, I had this really difficult guy that I was caring for. He wasn't difficult, he was a nice guy, but it was a difficult case. He had a number of different health issues. He was a drug addict and he was also HIV positive. And he was sharing needles with his partner. And his partner wasn't HIV positive and he didn't know that this guy was. And I was saying how challenging it was not to be able to say anything to this guy. And she pipes up at me and says that she feels like I'm targeting the community, the gay community and people with HIV. Like, what are you on? I would have felt the same with any infectious disease. If he had bloody boring bint disease like you, I would have felt the same. Do you know what I mean? You're targeting people. Oh, God. Honestly, the world makes me sick nowadays. These feminists, idiots, going on that the femininities, bloody farties, like their farts don't stink. They do. They smell of misplaced anger. You boring, barren little biatch. God, just got through the rest of the day with gritted teeth. Waste of time. That's what I bloody thoroughly scrubbed under my foreskin for. Absolute waste of time. I'm irritated. And the reasons for my irritation are twofold. The root of it all is my bloody sister, as bloody always. She's here. She's come over today, invaded. And all I want to do today is watch Stranger Things. I've started it. I'm addicted to it. I'm loving it. And she's come over and she's invaded. And now I can't even get in the bloody telly. My sister and my mum have got Strictly Come Dancing on, Strictly My Bloody Arse. It doesn't hold a candle to Stranger Things. Bunch of 2-bit celebrities waltzing around the bloody ballroom. It's just not interesting. It's not intriguing like Stranger Things. And I'm not bloody able to watch... Sorry, I cough when I get angry. I'm not able to watch it because they're being selfish. And more than just being selfish and hogging the TV with their uninteresting programmes, my sister is in there and she's openly talking about how nasty a period she's having at the moment. When did this become normality to slip that into polite conversation, talking about her period? Yes, I know women have them. All bloody women have them unless they reach a certain age or not reached a certain age yet. But we don't have to talk about it. It's a bloody excretion from your body. It's excrement. Your body is expelling a waste product. We don't need to have detailed conversations. Yes, you can say you're suffering with it, and someone can give you a little hug or something, give you some comfort. But my sister's in there talking about the details about her cramps and her bloody clot size. Honestly, it's like me. What do you think they'd stand for it? Women, if I was in there talking about my poo that I had this morning or something, you know, how large it was, and I had a slight burning sensation when it came out because of the curry from the night before. Like, hot, hot, hot. No, I wouldn't have it for a second. They'd say I was disgusting. They'd say I was disgusting. And they poo, and women poo, as well as men. So actually, it'd be more like me sitting in there and talking about a massive spunking that I'd done or something. That's something only men do, like only women have a bloody period. I wouldn't stand for it, no. But periods are perfectly on the plate now. We need to take them off the plate. They could stop rubbing it in my bloody face. You know, it's okay that you have them. You can't help that. You certainly shouldn't be ashamed of it, you know. But it is gross. It is gross. Oh, I've just texted it. Stranger Things. I'm so addicted to it. That's all I want to do is watch it. Can't even watch it in my own bloody house. It's pathetic. I'm 36 years old. Something in my life needs to bloody change. I've never been so angry in my life. I've never been so betrayed in my life. Honestly, my friend, so-called mate, has let me down. It's Friday today, right? I've gone to meet my best mate Gav for a Friday feast. It's a tradition that we do. Whenever we can get away, we go and we have 3 pints, a lager, and I have 3 bowls of chips. It's just a chippy. Friday's bloody chippy day. Right, so I feast on them. I have 3 bowls of chips and 3 pints. So just relax on a Friday, right? We get to the pub and it's packed, it's fine. There's massive loads of seating outside. It's a big place. There's a cover over it, so fine. Anyway, go sit down and I'm waiting for my chips, right? And this bloke walks in. Oh, I know him. He's done this to me before. This bloke is Trevor. Scouse Trev. Right? He walks in and straight away he's doing what he's done to me before. He's going up at me. He's walking past me. And he's going, gay up at me. Not A up. Gay up in his stupid Scouse voice. I normally like the Scouse accent, it's funny, but when he's going at you in a little sing-song spasmoidal voice, gay up at you, it winds you bloody up, right? Anyway, I ignore him. I try and ignore him. He sits on him and his mate sit on the bench just opposite us, right? He's giving me all the tic-tac head stop and gay up for a couple of minutes. It settles down, right? I'm thinking, okay, it's all right, right? Right, Gav goes off to go around the corner and have a little burn, but he's pothead. He goes to have a marijuana smoking session in the bloody middle of the day, right? Sorry, that was a weird burp. I'm so angry, I'm bobbling away inside. So he's gone off. Gav's gone off to go and indulge his dirty little habit, right? So I'm left there, alone. And this girl walks out. Now, this girl was big. She was a woman of size. I don't know what the technical term for it, but she was really, really fat. We're not talking just a couple of extra biscuits a day. We're talking a couple of extra packs of biscuits every hour or something. And she has to go and sit on their table because there's no other room now, right, outside. And they're big tables, so she's not too close to them, but they're being right knobheads about it. As soon as she sits down, they'll jump up like she's bounced them up with her fatness, right? They're bullying her, basically, making nasty comments. So I go over there and I talk to her. I think, you know, I don't stand for bullying, right? So I go and I chat to her. I said, look, are you meeting someone? Are you all right? And she says she is. I said, well, do you want to come and sit with me, you know, and my mate until your mate comes, if, you know, this bloke's bothering you? And she says, no, she's going to be all right. That's fine. I thought she might have wanted to, you know, I'm getting a feast of chips. I thought she might be interested. Anyway, I'll go and sit back down, and then Trev starts piping up again. Oh, did the fat girl knock your back, Callum? Did the fat girl knock your back? Oh, I'm surprised with you, gay up. I've just had enough of it. This girl's mortified, and I'm fuming. So I just say to him, look, you just shut up. Just give it a rest. You're embarrassing yourself when you're bothering everyone. It's like lighting a firework or something. He bounces up, right? He's just screeching at me. Well, you what? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? I'm one up for getting involved in it. And Gav chooses now to come back. And I'm thinking, right, it evens the numbers. I've got some backup. He's got 3 mates with him. At least I've got 1 with me now, right? Gav's alongside me and he starts pulling me. Starts wrestling me out of the place. What the hell are you doing? I'm stronger than Gav, so I'm overpowering him. But he grabs hold of my bloody ear. Like I'm a naughty little child. He pulls me out, grabbing hold of my ear. It's red, it's thicker, it's fat, and it's bloody sore now. And it's embarrassing. We get out of there. Like, Gav, what are you doing? You're meant to be my mate. And he's justifying himself, going on about Trev and the stories he's heard. He's a nasty piece of work. He's a nasty piece of work. Do you not know who I am? You're meant to be my bloody mate. He's a nasty piece of work. I am dark. I will take a dump in my own hand and I will slap Trevor with it. He's a nasty piece of work, right? Gav's all up for going back to his flat now and just getting nicely toasted and calming down. My Uncle Hamish was bang on about potheads, right? He was Scottish. He used to say, pot smokers are jokers, they're canny copers. Bang on the money, Uncle Hamish. Gavin is an idiot. I just left him there and I've gone home. I can't settle now. Just filled with bloody impotent rage. And these aren't tears in my eyes. My eyes are watering with anger. Because I'm a warrior and I've denied my chance. Gay up. I'll gay up my bloody ass. Idiot. I even get my chips.